All right, so the biggest question on everyone's mind, of course, regardless if you're coming to Carroll or any college right now is, are you going to be open in the fall? How are classes going to be offered? What is going to be the format? And so, of course, our first priority is the safety of our students, our faculty, and our staff. Of course, things keep on changing over and over again right now, but what we have planned for the fall, as we know it right now, is what we're going to do. So we're going to kind of walk you through the different formats of classes that we have so that you know, as you are meeting with an advisor to register for classes, what to kind of be looking for. Just know for brand new students, whether you're dual enrolled and taking one class, a visiting student taking one class, or if you're a full-time student, we meet with all students for the first time that they go to register for classes. So you're not going to have to do this alone. We just want you to have an idea of what it's going to look like. So the first way that we're going to be offering classes will be, if you look at the fall schedule, it says on campus, and then in parentheses, it says lecture. So the first way that we'll be offering classes is face-to-face at the college as you normally would attend classes. And so what you'll do, if you're looking at the bottom, there's like a snippet of courses here. And so at the bottom, you'll see the location would say main campus with a room number or building number, and it says lecture. Then under times, this class is going to meet on Monday, Wednesday, Friday from 10 to 10:55 a.m. So you know that if you register for that particular class, you'll be coming to the campus for a live class as you normally would. Of course, there's going to be some social distancing protocols that need to happen to make sure that everyone is staying safe. So people will be, the classes will be smaller than they normally would be. So if a class is normally 20 or 25 students, it'll be probably 8 to 10 students maximum. So there will be social distancing, people will be wearing masks, the instructor will be wearing a mask just for the safety of everyone. But we do know it's important to offer classes in this format, especially classes that have a lab component, a hands-on component of some sort that really is most conducive in the classroom setting. The other thing that's going to be happening is we will have some lessons, music lessons, some clinical components that are happening face-to-face in the classroom as well. So that's the first way we're planning to do this. The second option for classes is going to be fully online. In parentheses, it says net. So my assistant in the background is circling the top. You can see it says locations is going to be intranet online. The time says TBD. What that means is that you're taking the whole class in an online format. We use Canvas. Canvas is our learning management system platform. So you will log into Canvas. It's going to be an asynchronous class. Asynchronous means that you are going to log in, you're going to have a syllabus, you're going to have all the course components, all the instruction, kind of the outline for the class and how it's going to work. You'll know what your assignments are going to be like, when they're going to be due. You'll have assignment deadlines that you're going to have to adhere to. But the nice part about online asynchronous classes is that you can log in if today at 3 o'clock in the afternoon is a good time for you to work on your class. You can log into your class at 3 o'clock in the afternoon. If tomorrow 8 a.m. is better, great. You can do 8 a.m. tomorrow. And then on Friday, if 11 p.m. is good for you, that's when you do it. So you have access to your class all the time. You just need to make sure that you're keeping up with timelines, deadlines, turning in your assignment, and most important is that you're logging into your class daily, very frequently, just to make sure that you're keeping up with everything that is happening within your class. Organized time management, those are all the things that are really good with online classes that are asynchronous. It's a great way to learn. We've been doing this for a long time. So if you take a class in that format with us, it's going to be wonderful. So that's going to be another way. So a new way for us to be offering classes is remote synchronous. So that's going to be kind of in the middle section. If you look at locations, it says location is Teams and it says remote synchronous. And then if you look under times, there's times of Monday, Wednesday, Friday from 8 to 8:55. What this means is that you're going to log into Microsoft Teams, which is what we're using right now. It's just like Zoom. We know that everyone's pretty familiar with Zoom at this point. Same thing really, but we are licensed with Microsoft Teams. So when you're registered as a student at Carroll, you're going to have access to this once you set up your account. You will log in to Microsoft Teams at these times, and you will have an instructor teaching the class just as if they would teach it in the classroom at the college. You're not going to go to the college, but you'll log into your class, and it'll be the same remotely like this, but you're going to have your instructor live teaching at the times that you're supposed to be taking your class. So that's called remote synchronous. It's happening all live at the same time. And then, of course, you'll do whatever work you would have to be doing outside of the classroom in normal circumstances just the same way. Another way would be a hybrid mix. So a hybrid mix format would be typically meeting 1 day a week on campus so that you have a little bit of face-to-face time with your instructor. You'll have that, and then you'll do the rest of your coursework on your own at your own pace. So that's how that will work, or online in an asynchronous format for the rest of the week. We know that this is really critical information and important, and I'm trying to practice talking slowly right now, but I'm probably kind of moving fast still. So we are going to cover this slide again later in the presentation when we talk about registration. Josiah will cover this later on, so you'll have another chance to kind of catch up with this again.